Hello. Today we're going to be reviewing my Grubby Halo guitar. It's a custom guitar. I wanted to do like a quick review of this guitar for a while now, and I've just been so busy, and I just love this guitar, and I just want to kind of show off what it is and the great work that Scott at Grubby Halo Guitars did for me. With this guitar, it is just a dream guitar, and I've been playing it for a couple months now. A lot of people have asked about it, so I wanted to just do like a kind of a quick review and demo of what it is and what it does, and I'll put lots of details in the details of the video, so we don't have to kind of waste our time with the video with all of that technical stuff. Beautiful guitar. I worked with Scott on this build. We got together quite a few times. I played my other guitar for him several times. We measured my body. We did all kinds of stuff to make sure that this was the right guitar. We had lots of conversations about it. And Scott and Ted Vig, who did the pickups, just did a great job at Grubby Halo Guitars. Really check those guys out if you're looking at custom guitars. They have all kinds of budgets. This one is obviously very nice. It is got layers of walnut, maple, and another layer of walnut, and then it has sort of these reveals. Here's a contour reveal, and then kind of over here you can see some of the maple shining through. The same maple is in the pickup covers, and then on the neck you can see that same really flamed brilliant maple. Beautiful walnut on the back and the top. It's great tuners, really good ratio. This thing just is like, it's bulletproof. It just stays in tune amazingly well. It's got a brass nut, which is kind of different, and it's just set up really well. This guitar, I've got three outputs on it. You can see he did a really cool carve out for that. So this is got a magnetic pickup output, and then it's got the Roland synthesizer output, and then the acoustic piezo output. So there's a piezo pickups here on each string, and then a acoustic preamp, so it can sound like an acoustic guitar. And then the magnetic pickup, of course, drives these custom Ted Vig hand-wound pickups, and then the Roland synth drives the Roland synth, so that's how I can make sounds like saxophones and keyboards and spaceships and things like that. So you can plug one cable into this guitar, and if you do, you can get magnetic and the piezo acoustic sound out of that one cable. But I like to have them separate, so we have a separate. If you plug in both cables, then the acoustic goes out a separate channel, because I like to keep that channel clean and a different like EQ on it than I would my magnetic pickups, which run through effects like chorus and delay and phasers and things like that, like standard guitar effects. And then the synth, of course, I want that channel to be separated because I want that too to have a different EQ and to be clean and not have those guitar effects on it. So I've got controls for the three pickups, and then I've got a tone control. This is the piezo preamp, and then I've got a push-pull on it, and then that gives me a different EQ characteristic for the acoustic. I tend to favor this up position, although I do sometimes switch to get a little different tone. and then a push-pull here, which gives me like a single coil type split. It's not quite a single coil, but it's like a circuit that gives it a single coil like sound. Again, I'll put more technical details in the descriptions in the video. And then I've got toggle switches for the magnetic pickups, and then this toggle switch is, I can switch my synthesizer patches with this switch. And then of course I got these synth pickups in here as well. So kind of complicated. I'll put some details, you know, in writing, so people that are interested in that can learn more. Anyways, we built this so that I could reach these knobs, you know, really well, and so I'm able to play, because I do a lot of sort of, you know, volume manipulation while I'm playing, because I'm balancing out these 3 channels all the time between the clean acoustic piezo and the magnetic tones, and then whatever synth tones I might have. I'm typically not just playing one of those at a time. I usually have a little bit of a couple things going on, or maybe all of them. So I'm kind of constantly working these knobs, and that's good because it keeps me away from my pedal board and keeps me focused on playing, and I can reach it all really well while I'm playing, which is just awesome. I've had a lot of guitars with this kind of 3 pickups or 3 voice setup, and that's always a problem, is where the knobs are and kind of being able to work them efficiently. So this has really been nice for me to have this setup. Yeah, just a beautiful guitar, beautifully set up. This is an Inlay. It's like a candle wick. It's something Scott kind of came up with as a thing, you know, kind of a, you know, my name is Kevin Wick, and we were kind of talking about it, and it was like kind of like, well, yeah, it's like a candle, you know. So we have this kind of candle inlay here at the 12th fret. I got this guitar right before I went to France, and on a trip, and so we started to call it the Bougie, which is Le Bougie, the candle guitar. So Le Bougie guitar, which is also means fancy. All right. So one of the challenges in building a custom guitar for me is that I play in different tuning than most people. So I play in tuning that is fifths tuning, except for the bottom strings. So the top 5 strings are in fifths tuning, which is like a cello or a violin, or orchestral instruments are typically fifths tuning. And then this is just a high G then. So my tuning is C, G, D, A, E, G. And you can remember that by the mnemonic California guitarist drop acid every gig. Robert Fripp also plays in this tuning, and that's the only other person I really know that plays in that tuning. But I think it works better with the synthesizer, the Roland synth stuff, and I like it because I have a lot more range than a standard guitar does, and I can do some unique voicing and chording in this tuning. So I've been playing in this tuning for probably 20 years and had lots of guitars, and some guitars are kind of take to this tuning better than others, and you really have to have a good setup and then custom strings to have this kind of tuning work for you. But this guitar just works really great. The top string is the C is like a 53 or point 53, 0.54 maybe, and the bottom is 0.085. So you know, not a standard set of strings. I've played with the tension and things over the years, and I just got a set down that I like from Stringjoy that has really good tension in that tuning. But you know, a lot of range because I have CD. So let's do some demo.